welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Janelle and I upload new videos every Wednesday. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this makeup look right here, and guess what? This full face is all drugstore, super affordable products. I know, you wouldn't guess, like just looking at it. So if you guys are interested in seeing how to get a super affordable soft glam makeup look, then definitely please keep watching. But before you go anywhere, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every Wednesday when I upload. I love you guys so much, and let's get into this full face drugstore makeup look. Alright, so I'm gonna start by moisturizing. Sorry if my voice sounds like this. I feel like every time I film it's early in the morning and my voice is just so like deep and raspy and just like really gross. So I'm gonna start by moisturizing my skin using my CeraVe moisturizer. This is actually from the drugstore as well. This is only like $3 and I love it because it's so lightweight, it's nice and hydrating, and it doesn't like leave my skin feeling too greasy. Alright, so now I'm going to prime the edges of my face using my Maybelline, using my Maybelline strobing liquid. This is going to give a slight illumination to my skin and hydration. I'm only going to put this on like my cheeks and like at the top part of my forehead, not in the center. I want to avoid anywhere where I tend to get oily, so like my nose, I'm avoiding that at all costs. And at the top of my forehead, I don't get oily. It's like just right here where the brows are. So I'm focusing it up here and the sides of my cheek. And then this will just give my foundation a pretty glow when I go to apply it. And then I'm gonna take my Maybelline Master Blur Stick. This is more of like a mattifying, smoothing primer. I'm gonna focus this on my nose area here. A little bit here on my chin. And also between my brows and above them. So for brows today, it's not drugstore, but it is super affordable. It's the Morphe Brow Pencil in a Mocha. I love their brow pencils. They're so amazing. They're literally only like $4 because if you use any of the discount codes with them, it comes out to like $4.80. And the formula honestly reminds me of the Benefit Brow Wiz. No, I just mix those together. The Benefit Precisely My Brow. And I get my pencil in a shade slightly lighter than my eyebrows. That way it doesn't make my brows look too harsh. I find that since my brow hairs are so like pitch black, if I get a dark brow pencil, it just makes my eyebrows look way too intense and like scary. This one has more of like a reddish, soft brown undertone to it. So it helps soften the brow a little bit while defining it. And now I'm just gonna clean up under my brow using my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'm also gonna use this, drag this down on my eyelid to prime it. And this one is in the shade Light Beige. And this MAC brush that I'm using to clean up my brow is one of my favorite brushes because it's so versatile. This is the 195. I like it because since it's tapered at the top, like with a triangle point, it makes it really good for sculpting the brows. It's also great for cut creases and getting like right in the inner corner. It's good for packing color on the lid. Like, I swear by this brush. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm just gonna lightly graze the top, but I don't like the top to be completely sculpted. I hate when the brows look too like floating things. Like, I don't know, I don't like it for it to look too sculpted. So since I don't have a drugstore brow gel, and I hate when I do drugstore videos or other people do drugstore videos and they're like, this is the one product that is not drugstore. Like, no, we're gonna stick to all drugstore. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna take the spoolie of my, I'm gonna take the spoolie of my Morphe brow pencil and my hairspray, which is drugstore. This is the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine hairspray. You can use any hairspray of your choice. I'm just gonna spray the end of my brush and use this as my brow gel. Which honestly, hairspray makes the best brow gel. The only reason I don't do it is because sometimes my hairspray isn't right in front of me, but it really does lock the brows in place. So for eyes today, I'm going to be using my ColourPop Bare Necessities palette. It's all dirty and beat up, but the colors in here are absolutely gorgeous, so versatile. You have so many tones to play with. I'm going to show you guys kind of like my go-to kind of like bronzy soft glam look that's super easy and quick to do. So I'm gonna start off by setting my whole eye with the shade Full Exposed. It's just a light matte cream color. I'm just lightly grazing that all over. And then next I'm going to take the shade Hot Gossip and use that as my transition with the same blending brush. I don't like to start the color right on the end because I find it like drags my eye down. So I start it up here and then work it toward the front of my brow. And once I have a good amount there, I'll come back out and then I'll angle it up at the end. So instead of starting the color down here and bringing it up, I'm angling it here and then bringing it up toward the tail of my brow, and that way it lifts my eyes since I have like sad droopy eyes. So now deeper in my crease, I'm gonna take the shade Tabloid. I'm gonna take that with a smaller blending brush, JH36 brush. It's tapered just like this one but a little bit smaller, and the shadows in this palette blend really nice. So I'm just tapping that on that outer corner here. Again, trying not to drag it too far down this way because I don't want to drag my eye down. I want to keep everything nice and lifted. And then I'm going to buff it in whatever's left on my brush. Now I'm going to take my first blending brush with no extra product and just make sure everything is nice and diffused. Alright, so now I'm going to take this MAC 217, an even smaller, more like, I don't know how you say it, pinched blending brush. And I'm gonna take the color Taboo. It's like a dark neutral brown. And I'm gonna take the tip of my brush, lightly press it kind of like right on my lash line. Once most of the product is off of there, I'm just going to lightly swirl it upward. And then just kind of feather it into my crease over here. And then I'm just gonna take whatever's left and darken up my inner corner, which you don't have to do. The only reason I always keep my inner corner pretty dark is because my eyes, I feel like, are slightly further apart in here, so I like to close in this area a little bit more. I'm gonna take this gorgeous, it's like a bronzy gold, but almost has like a olive undertone to it, and that's like one swipe. The pigment on these colors are amazing. But it's just like such a pretty neutral gold, and I feel like, I don't know why, I see a little bit of like an olive. So I'm gonna take that color with my finger and just pop that on my lid. I'm not even gonna wet my finger with anything. I'm just gonna look at the pigment on this. That's insane. I also like to make sure to really push it on my lash line so there are no gaps. My brush with no extra product, and just feather the edges so that nothing is left unseamless, if that's a word. And then I also like to take my finger, whatever residue is left, I'll take my blending brush and then use that to kind of blend the shimmer with the matte. So now I'm going to take this lighter gold in the palette and put that toward the front of my eye, which is right in here. And then taking this shimmery light color, I'm going to put that on top of that gold, even more toward the front, so like right in here. And then just kind of blend it all together. So taking some of my moisturizer on a Q-tip, I'm gonna use that to clean up all of this fallout. I'm also gonna take a little bit of that light color that I used in the inner corner and pop that in the center. And then I'm also gonna put a little bit underneath of my eyebrow. It's gonna look crazy. It's not blended out yet. One of my fluffier blending brushes, and then the matte light color, and I'll use that to diffuse the edges a little. And then I'll take first fluffy blending brush with no extra product and buff all of that out. For foundation, my favorite foundation, literally of all time. I've talked about this a million times. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear Foundation. Today I'm gonna use the color 470 because I'm a little pale right now. I need to redo my self tanner. So I'm just gonna dot this here and here. And then I like to take some more on my sponge and then just buff it out in a circle like this. And I found that that gives me enough coverage without me having to cake on too much, especially since I built up my coverage with concealer and powders and stuff. So I'm also going to take a foundation on my little small concealer brush and put that right above my brows just to get in there, because I feel like I'm always scared to put foundation too close to there because I don't want to mess them up. So I'm just using this precise brush to get right to the brow without messing up the hard work I've been filling now. Now I'm going to brighten up my under eyes with the same e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. What I like to do with my concealer, since it's allergy season and my eyes have been kind of puffy, you see how I have like darkness kind of right through here? I just take that first line and come right down through here, and then I just kind of like dot it up. But like I feel like it's so important for me to get right there because that also helps kind of conceal the bag a little bit better. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Wet n Wild contour stick, which I have been loving. This one's in the shade Oaks on You, which I really like because it's more of a soft contour. It's not too harsh. So this is like my go-to just day-to-day contour if I'm doing more of like a daytime makeup look. I'm also going to put some under my cheekbone. It's also been more forgiving with my nose contour because, like I've mentioned in a ton of videos, I've been getting a little bit carried away with my nose contour, and sometimes it looks a little bit much, but with this color it's like light enough to where I can be heavy-handed and it's very forgiving. I'm just gonna buff out my concealer, just lightly patting it. So now I'm going to take a stippling brush and I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the contour. That way it doesn't move it or like pick it up. And I'm just going to buff out the contour with that. I find sometimes if I go in with the brush with no product, it'll pick up some of the contour and then make it look patchy. I'm just using a light hand and patting it. Now I'm just going to take my sponge and blend out my concealer over the nose contour. To set my whole face, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in 235 Pure Beige. This is a given. I use this powder all the time, even when I'm not using all drugstore products. And then now to set and bake my under eyes, I'll be using my actual Cody airspun powder, which I haven't used in a while. I swear by this powder, I love it, but I just haven't used it. I've been discovering and enjoying some new setting powders that I put this one down for a little bit, and I'm about to rekindle the love connection that we once had. And then I'll dip back in and go right under the eye. Alright, so I haven't used this bronzer in a while, but I used to swear by it. Take the L'Oreal True Match powder in the shade Cocoa and use that as my bronzer. So you can see I used to swear by this. I'm pretty sure it's expired, but we're gonna make it work anyway. MAC 109. This is a synthetic version, and I feel like the synthetic brush will help it not go on patchy if it is patchy. Let's see. It's grabbing to hairs. Let me try a different one. Let's try, this is the Physicians Formula bronzer. It's multicolored. Let's try this. See how this works. Looks like this. Ugh, the struggle of finding a bronzer. Let's try the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. The only reason I didn't grab this the first time is because I feel like this one's really light and it has a shine to it. Yeah, this is so much better. For some reason, these were just like grabbing onto all of my hairs. But this one, the Physicians Formula Butter one, goes on really smooth. The scent of this like takes me back to something in middle school. And I can't remember what it smelled like, but it smells like memory. Does that ever happen to you guys? When you smell something and it like takes you back to a certain time? I take a little bit more of the baking powder and put it down my nose. I'm also gonna take some underneath of the bronzer. What I like about baking under the bronzer too is that it also helps with any patchiness with the bronzer. Oops. Now I'm gonna wipe away the bake. For blush, I'm gonna take the shade Luminoso and put that on my cheek. Actually, I'm gonna take, so I might just take Luminoso by itself, or I'm gonna mix it with this shade Serene. It's in the Profusion Mixed Metals palette. But I love pinky colors like that, so we'll see. We'll play it by ear. So since I want a little more color, I am going to dip into that Serene color just to give a little more of a flush. Alright, now I'm going to take this Profusion Blush and Glow palette. I'm going to take this light color in the palette. It looks like it's white, but it has like a gold shimmer throughout. And put that down the center of my nose. And I'll take my brush and I'll mix the light color with the color called Fizz. It's a little bit more of like a golden peachy tone. And I'll put that just on the highest point of my cheek. And now I can buff away the big underneath. So now to set my face, I'm going to use my Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. So now for my lower lash line, I'm going to take the same color that we put all over our lid. And with a pencil brush, I'm going to focus that right on my lower lash line. And I'm just going to lightly press it. And then I'm going to take the color Crack On. What? That's different. Anyways, I'm going to take the color Crack On with the same brush. Put that right on like the edges. I'm also going to take a little bit of that Crack On color. That's such an interesting name. And with a straight edge, I'm just gonna buff it out here. That way I also get that little definition on the edge of my eye. So for liner today, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Lasting Brown Intense Eyeliner. It's such a gorgeous, just like chocolate brown. I'm gonna put that on my top lash line. I love a good warm brown liner moment. And I'm also gonna put it in my inner corner here, just to extend my eye a little. And I'll also put some of that inside of my waterline. And then now for lip pencil, I'm gonna take the color Keep It Spicy by LA Girl. It honestly reminds me of MAC Spice lip pencil. Like the colors are very similar. And then I'm gonna take the color Hustle by Profusion. These are bomb liquid lipsticks. They're only like $6 and the color selection is so pretty. And now I'm going to apply this Rimmel Stay Glossy lip gloss in Honey Honey. Some silvery iridescent sparkles in it. And I'm only going to apply this in the center. I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara and put my lashes on off camera. Lashes, these aren't drugstore, but they're from Amazon. They're so affordable. They're $8 and you get a pack of 3. And I just reuse the same pair like a million times and they last so long. So they look like this. I will link my Amazon shop down below with all of my favorite lashes so you guys can check it out. Alright you guys, and here you have it. This is the completed makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this all drugstore tutorial. If you did like it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every Wednesday when I upload. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!